A powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar on March the 28th, 2025, causing widespread panic and destruction across the region. According to the United States Geological Survey, the earthquake's epicenter was located 16 kilometers north-northwest of Sagaing, shaking the surrounding areas and leaving a trail of devastation. Due to its shallow depth, the quake generated intense shaking, affecting not only Myanmar but also several neighboring countries, including Thailand, India, and China. The tremors were felt far and wide, amplifying the impact of this already devastating disaster. In Myanmar's major cities, including Mandalay and Yangon, panic swept through the streets as people fled their homes and buildings amid the violent tremors. In Mandalay, videos circulating online captured scenes of collapsed structures, shattered glass, and streets scattered with debris. Residents described the shaking as both intense and prolonged, with some buildings showing visible cracks and power lines swaying dangerously, heightening the sense of fear and urgency. Many historical Buddhist temples and pagodas in Myanmar, particularly in the Bagan region, suffered significant damage, with some ancient structures completely collapsing. In Sagaing, the area closest to the epicenter, numerous temples and monasteries were severely destroyed, causing deep harm to the country's invaluable cultural heritage. Many buildings have been reported to suffer severe structural damage, while emergency services are working tirelessly to assess the number of casualties. Hospitals and rescue teams are actively searching for and assisting those trapped under the rubble. The powerful earthquake's tremors reached far beyond Myanmar's borders, causing widespread concern across neighboring regions. In Thailand, the earthquake was felt more than 1,000 kilometers away, shaking skyscrapers in Bangkok and causing widespread panic, prompting evacuations. Office workers, locals, and tourists rushed into the streets, with some still wearing bathrobes and pajamas, caught in the chaos of the unexpected tremor. Witnesses described skyscrapers swaying back and forth for nearly a minute, making this one of the most intense earthquakes felt in Thailand's capital in years. In the Chatuchak district of Bangkok, a construction building collapsed, and emergency responders were seen rescuing several injured workers from the rubble. Witnesses described skyscrapers swaying back and forth for nearly a minute, making this one of the most intense earthquakes felt in Thailand's capital in years. In the Chatuchak district of Bangkok, a construction building collapsed, and emergency responders were seen rescuing several injured workers from the rubble. In Kolkata, West Bengal, workers in office buildings felt the tremors, prompting several precautionary evacuations. In China's Yunnan province, especially in Kunming and Baoshan, people took to social media to report furniture shifting and light shaking, although no major damage has been reported so far. Following the main earthquake, a series of aftershocks occurred in Myanmar, with magnitudes ranging from 4.5 to 6.2. Seismologists have warned that these aftershocks could continue for several days, posing further risks to already weakened buildings. As the earthquake struck, a large tank perched 300 meters high on a towering building began to shake violently. The tremors caused massive waves to surge within the tank, creating a powerful rippling effect. The force of the shaking made the water crash against the sides, amplifying the chaos and adding to the terror that had already gripped the city. The scene was a terrifying reminder of nature's unpredictable power.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Authorities have urged the public to remain vigilant to avoid aftershocks and stay away from severely damaged buildings. As the situation unfolds, emergency responders and government agencies are working tirelessly to assess the full extent of the damage. With collapsed buildings, potential injuries, and fatalities, the coming hours and days will be critical in determining the long-term impact of this devastating earthquake. Authorities across Southeast Asia are on high alert as rescue operations intensify and officials monitor the risk of further aftershocks. Have you felt the impact of the earthquake in your area? How are you and your loved ones coping with the aftermath? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this ongoing disaster and emergency response efforts. Stay safe.